partner's ex wants a floor plan of my house. This is a little complicated, so bear with me. I, 24F, am in a relationship with my BF, 34M. I have 2 children from a previous relationship. He has 2 children from a previous relationship and we have 1 child together. He is currently taking his ex to mediation regarding where he sees the kids. As since he met me, she has stopped him being able to see the children. At mediation, his ex was demanding to know who the children will be around and addresses of where they will be when with my partner. They would be around me and my children, their half-brother, at my house and would stay here overnight once or twice a month. The mediator let her know he is not legally obliged to give her this information and doesn't want to tell her, due to some threats she's made in the past. As a compromise, the mediator has suggested my partner could give his ex a floor plan to my house so that his ex could suggest where the children sleep. His ex has said that one of the children can only sleep in a room alone and has to have an Xbox and TV in his room, and the other child has to have a double bed and also sleep in a room with my partner in the double bed with him. Although what she wants regarding the boys having their own rooms, double beds, etc. seems a bit far-fetched to me. It's easily doable as I have a 4-bedroom house, so there's enough room to accommodate both her children having their own rooms when they're here. The main thing I'm uncomfortable giving is a floor plan of my house. The house is all in my name, not my partner's. It feels invasive and just weird. How should I navigate this? I don't want to throw a spanner in the works and make the mediation drag out longer than it already is. However, it is my house and I don't feel comfortable with her having a floor plan. You need to find a different mediator. His ex is using the children to interfere in his relationship with you. The ex's demands for the floor plan of your home and the authority to dictate where your partner and her children sleep is unreasonable. Your partner's rights and interests would be better served by his attorney. No, there is nothing reasonable in this arrangement, nothing. The mediator is trying to placate her to move things along. Nothing she is demanding will ever hold up in court. I don't know how this stuff works, but I can't imagine that she can actually dictate things like where the children sleep or what kind of bed they sleep in. I would push back as hard as possible. It sure does not seem like she is acting in good faith, which is a requirement for a successful mediation. I feel so bad for the all kids. This maelstrom of toxicity is enveloping them all. She has made threats against you in the past if she has a floor plan and dictates who sleeps where. That makes it easier to have someone come in and attack the right targets. Hell no. You could literally be risking your lives and that of your children. Get a lawyer. You simply say, no, I do not feel comfortable with you knowing the floor plan to my home. Her demands are unrealistic and the mediator is not mediating effectively if he is allowing her to stipulate the children must have TVs in their room or share a bed with dad. Mediation only works if both parties have good faith, and his ex doesn't seem to be there right now. I think it's time for court. Is her request even doable? You have a total of 5 kids in a 4-bedroom house. Where do the 2 kids that are yours live most of the time? Or do they only spend a few days a month at your house? With 4 bedrooms, one is your and your BF's. Then there's the child you share, who has a room. That leaves 2 rooms for 4 kids. I don't see how this allows for his 2 kids to have rooms of their own. Unless your 3 kids aren't there at the same time? Does he have a lawyer? Because he needs a lawyer. How do the children sleep at her house? Does she meet the same requirements that she wants your partner to meet? You cannot mediate with people like this. Your boyfriend's ex has zero right to this information. Nor does she get to demand how you allocate space in your home. Honestly, it's ridiculous that your boyfriend would even mention this to you. I'd take a huge step back and ask if this is really the kind of drama you want to bring into the lives of your own children. Why not just list how many bedrooms and list who sleeps where by number? Like bedroom 1, A and B, bedroom 2, C, etc. No reason for her to have the floor plan, especially if she's not allowed to have the address. What's up with this mediator? Since when do exes get to dictate the sleeping arrangements of their former partner? Her kids get one room that they share at your home, and she doesn't get a say what is in there and what's not. As long as they have safe, appropriate sleeping arrangements, it's none of her business. Yeah, I'd be telling partner he needs to find his own place. Sorry, but his nutty ex isn't going to be getting a floor plan of my house. And I wouldn't put up with the drama. Don't cut him off from his kiddos like she is. But tell him his living with you is not going to work. Sorry. It's none of her business, and he honestly needs to do a much better job of setting boundaries with her. The request for a floor plan never should have made it out of that room, and you shouldn't even know it was mentioned. Fuck no to all this. She can Google the house and view whatever public documents are there if she really wants. But there's zero reason to hand over a floor plan or anything of the like. Also, she cannot dictate things at her ex's home. Period. They have a child together, but they are no longer together. She controls exactly nothing that happens on dad's time, just as he can't control what happens on hers. Both within reason. Of course, safety can never be compromised. Get a new mediator. That was ridiculous of them to even suggest sharing the floor plan. Ludicrous. Each parent's parenting time is their time, and the other parent has no say in who is around, where they go, or what they do. All he has to do is say this in mediation and simply stop entertaining this. This is the exact reason to why you pony up the cash for a lawyer to be by your side during a mediation. The court mediator gets paid for as long as it goes on this way and has no incentive to actually strike a deal. Does it have to be your floor plan? I mean, how would she know? Unless it is publicly findable somehow, then a generic floor plan would probably be just as good. Or even just something basic. She has no rights to say who sleeps in what room anyway. Honestly, this sounds like arbitrary control measures from an abusive person reads as a given. Inch they'll take a mile.
If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.